Hello everybody, welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 with the Crystal Palace FUMA save. Now I put a little comment in the last video saying let me know down below if you think we should be moving to potentially a different club, and a lot of it was in favour of potentially moving on, keeping it fresh, going to a bigger team where you can challenge properly. So if we don't qualify for Europe this season with Crystal Palace, then we're going to look at what other offers come in, because we are on 43 points. Chelsea are only above us by 3 points on 46. It is January. It's about to be the January deadline day, and Tottenham are quite close, and Arsenal are reasonably close as well. So there's a chance we could drop out of Europe places. There's a chance we do get a Europe place, even if it's Europa League. I'd like to give it a go at Crystal Palace, because we have been building them up for like 2.5 seasons now. So this is 3.5 seasons, 3.5 seasons, something like that, isn't it? This is the January of the third season, so I guess we've built them up for 3 seasons, and then we're halfway through the third season. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Tapsoba's not going anywhere. I've rejected the bid, but it is deadline day, and we are still waiting for somebody to make an approach for someone in our squad that we can afford to sell, so that we can bring in the wonderfully named Chidozie, because we currently don't have enough salary budget to cope with that, which is a little bit annoying. I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit annoying that we don't have enough salary budget, but let's skip an hour of the deadline day. 11 hours to go. It's ticking down. Tick-tock, Clarice. 11 hours to go. Nothing has come in. Lee Kang-in doesn't think he'll be playing for another team, which is good to know, isn't it? It's good to know. The problem we have is that we have quite a small squad, which is a little bit annoying if we go position. So, like, strikers are okay. Hulk, I'd probably accept a bid for Hulk if someone came in for him. Martin, we could release someone on a free, couldn't we? What is Hulk's? Yes, he's on 39,000. That was too much. That is too much for him. 39,000. That might make him our second highest paid player. Oh no, Lee Kang-in. 86,000 for Lee Kang-in. I know he's really good, but blooming hell, that is a lot, isn't it? That is a lot. That is a lot. I should really be paying attention to what we're paying people, because most people are sort of around. I mean, Lafont, I'm happy for him to be paid absolutely loads because he's a top quality goalkeeper. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Grade as 51 isn't too bad. Lee Kang-in, 86,000. I mean, I'm not going to actively sell him, but if someone does come in, I'd consider it, because that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But yeah, okay. Let's still nothing. Barbosa maybe with Roma. No, Barbosa's not having any chat about it. Let's go and let's go into my team and engagements. Oh, the one game we played offline, we beat Southampton 1-0. A good result. A goal from Shalov in the 87th minute, coming on as a sub for Super Sub, which was really good. So Hulk, let's have a maybe we tick you and say transfer. Let's put you on the transfer list with open to offers. Let's say that. Is there anybody that I wouldn't mind? Chamberlain, I could potentially let go, although he is playing quite well for us on the right-hand side. Maybe someone like Dodo as well. He's 25. He's rapid. Because we've technically... the only problem we've got is we've only got one left-back, which is Zinchenko. And when Mbabu has to cover at left-back... Well, Maitland-Niles and Mbabu can both play right-back and left-back. It's going to get that, I think, will be a bit low, wouldn't we, to have only 3 full-backs for 2 full-back positions. So maybe not. Unless anyone from... Yeah, no, none of the midfielders can really fill in out there. We've only got... we need Chidozie to come in. We do need Chidozie to come in. Ribery, I'm going to say, we're going to put Ribery on the transfer list as well and see if anyone bites for Ribery. A highly rated youngster coming through the Crystal Palace Youth Academy. He's got to be worth something, isn't he? He's got to be worth something. Again, Barbosa is just denied. Come on, someone make an offer. This is really boring. An offer does come in for Lee Kang-in from West Ham. Ooh. We're in no position to let one of our starting 11 go. Yeah, but the freeing up of wages that would give us if he's on 81,000. How much have they bid? Lee Kang-in, they've bid 18 million. I'm quite tempted to let him go. I am quite tempted to let him go. Let's renegotiate and just see if they'll pay. His release fee's there, so I reckon they'll pay his release fee. I think they'll pay his release fee. 5 hours to go. 5 hours to go. Hopefully they come back to us. An offer from Guendouzi as well. We're not selling Guendouzi. And Lee Kang-in, yep, they've paid his full release fee, so that's okay. And no, AC Milan, absolutely no chance. What I did like, a suggestion in the chat as well from Moosey, I think, who said it. Apologies if I've got the name wrong. Was if you can try and go to one of Ruud Gullit's actual old clubs, like a Chelsea, an AC Milan, something like that would be quite cool. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out for that, definitely. Guendouzi rejected. Lee Kang-in, obviously we can do nothing but accept those terms. So he goes, look at that, 131 now, and that means we can get rid of a midfielder to go and bring in Chidoze is going to come in. It will take 2 hours to do that. Yes, we'll bring him in on 45,000 a week. Still 85 grand to play with. And was that 41 million pounds in the transfer budget as well? So, I know, yeah, whatever, we know. You're Baldy McBalderface, you're going to cost us a very good sign there. So Chidoze is in, which is good. So it's been a pretty busy deadline day. Let's have a look at our team. So my team, what do we really need? Let's put the goalkeepers at the top because that makes sense. 2 keepers we've got. 4 centre backs is fine. 4 full backs I'm happy with. Central midfielders, I'm happy with those, to be honest. I think Brunetta, I'm pretty happy with the squad. We just need depth. We need depth. What have our scouts found in terms of depth? I mean, there's no one there that looks brilliant. Max Aarons at right back. Reece James, interesting, and then we could try and get rid of Terrier at left wing. Let's have a look at him. Who's the little Terrier? At least it will give us some. Again, it is only a left winger though. Davietchil's a right mid, Koksu in the middle, Elmas, pretty versatile, all across the middle, right midfield, left wing, forward. 82 rated 24-year-old. Could be tempted that. He gives us a lot of options. He gives us a lot of options because can play right wing as well. Not brilliantly, but can play it. North Macedonian. Only 24. I mean, Divacil is 22. He's quite versatile. From Georgia. Georgian international. Who's got... See, his 4 million release fee makes him quite tempting. What's Elmas? Elmas is 82 rated. 24. And is worth 18 million. Divacvili is 22 years old, so he's younger. Just as versatile. 4 million release fee. Speed's good, dribbling's good. Low pass is alright. What's lofted pass? Not too bad. Injury resistance is 2. Conditioning 4. I mean, he's not. He's got good balance, decent stamina. Elmas has got good balance. Good dribbling. Not as quick. Maybe Divacvili joins. I mean, his release fee's 4, 2.9. We could probably get him very, very cheap. He's probably not got a big wage either. No, 13,000. I think for a bit of versatility, I think we're going to maybe try and bring Divacvili in because we should be able to get him relatively cheap. I mean, 2 million. We'll give him a 2-year contract. 38 grand's a lot, mate. You're not. I mean, you're nowhere near that sort of value. You can keep the release fee of 4 million. I don't think that's an issue. So there's a closing 3 hours. Oh no, see, it only closes in 3 hours. Is that really who I want to go and bring in? Because we're not going to have enough time to do anything else. Would we be better off bringing someone like a Max Aarons in? Max Aarons, right back, left back, right midfield. He's a bit of another Mbabu sort of player. Reece James again, right back, right midfield, like holding midfielder, central midfielder. Salisu was on our list for centre-backs. I feel like we've got enough centre-backs now. James is 24. Maybe Aarons. Maybe Max Aarons comes in. I just don't know. Who do we put on our list? This is why deadline day on PES is quite fun. I mean, St. Maximin, I'd love to buy St. Maximin. He's got a 41. Oh, we can just afford his release fee. Do I go all in for Alain St. Maximin? He can look at that versatility. Left midfield, left wing forward, second striker, centre forward, 82 rated, rapid, good balance, great dribbling. Low passing's a bit crap, as is his finishing, but I think he could be really good. I mean, Stengs is another one for 16 million release fee, or 24 million release fee. It could be good, but then I'm like, Villa surely is the man to go for. Great pace, good dribbling, loads of skills that he can do. St. Maximin's got loads as well. I'm sure Stengs has got quite a few. Yeah, actually, pinpoint crossing's really, really useful to have, and St. Maximin doesn't have it. Villa does have it. Oh, I see Isaac. I'd love to bring in someone like Isaac as well. We don't need another striker. Coop Miners would be pretty good. I think someone recommended him in the chat as well. We could potentially get... We're not going to have enough time to complete them all, I don't think. Do I need... Because Coop Miners... What's his versatility? Yeah, he's not brilliantly versatile. Holding midfielder. So he'd be a good replacement for Guendouzi when Guendouzi's out missing or not in form. He's a bit of a... There's nothing that jumps out as being brilliant. Physical contact's good. Jumps good. Kicking power's good. Low pass, lofted pass, 78, 81. I mean, Sozbazle would be incredibly good, but he's so expensive. I just don't know. We could go all in for St. Maximin. I've just had a thought. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to be a bit cheeky here. We're going to offer Frank Ribery, who is valued at £41 million. So it's pretty sweet. It's like straight swap deal. We'll give 60 grand a week. We'll give you appearance fees. We'll give you goal bonuses. We'll give you win bonuses. Let's try it. Let's just try it. And if it doesn't come off, it doesn't come off. But breakdown. Okay, they don't want to let him go. I thought they might go for it. It's actually him. He doesn't want to sign for us, as we don't want to be compared to a club like Newcastle. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, I've broken down. So he wanted 74,000. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Let's go back into listed players then. Do we go, have we got time for one more? Coop Miners or Villa? Again, Villa's got the versatility that I think could be really useful. Let's try for Villa as Ruud is... Oh, what? There's not enough time? What? I thought you still got a chance in the last hour as Ruud is playing with my golf mat behind me and making quite a lot of noise, so apologies about that. But there we go. That is the end of deadline day. So we brought in a centre-back, and it was pretty hectic, to be honest. It was pretty hectic. I should have done a few more deals, I reckon, but we needed someone out before we could bring in. And Lee Kang-in goes for a lot of money. Lloris has gone from Tottenham to Juventus. Got my Juventus shirt on, and they've been busy in the market, bringing in Lloris. So January... Yeah, good. All that is wonderful stuff. Right, we are now playing Aston Villa in our next game. And I don't think they've made too many signings, and although Jack Grealish isn't in the team. So anyway, we'll go through it all and we'll be back for kickoff. Okay, so this is how we're going to line up, and it's a 92 team spirit. So it's going very, very well at the moment. Lafont in goal, and Babu, Tapsoba, Ferro, Zinchenko, Guendouzi, Camavinga, Eze, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Shavlov, and Goncalo Guedes on the left-hand side. Chidoze comes onto the bench. He's probably going to be in ahead of Danzo quite a lot now on the bench, but I'm happy with Danzo as a fourth choice centre-back. I think it's not too bad. He's tall, he's strong. They're lining up in a 4-2-3-1 as well. We are, but it's just a little bit, off-centre is probably what you call it. They're starting Wesley up front, who is incredibly good in Pro Evo, annoyingly. So, yeah, I'm going to put them in their away kit, I think. There we go, that's the Villa kit they're going to use. Let's get into the game. So here we are then on the BBC with the Match of the Day theme tune happening in the background. And yeah, it should be a good game. Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa is today's showing. Villa playing in their away white kit away at Selhurst Park. As the music rings out for Crystal Palace to get involved in this game. The crowd are up for it. The players are ready. New signing Chidoze starts on the bench for Aston Villa today. Not thrusted straight into the first team. But only one big signing left the club as well, which was Lee Kang-in. Bought in for relatively big money, but then sold for even more with his release fee being met. It's going to be Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Let's get into the action. So here we go then as the game gets underway. Shalov kicks the home team off. And it's the style and formation that we've come to love from this Crystal Palace team under Ruud Gullit. And Chamberlain is on the ball, and Crystal Palace looking to start pretty early here. And Babu showed good pace, cuts back. and faces up against Target again, but Matty Target puts in a very good tackle, and Trezeguet fires it up towards Wesley, who's caused Crystal Palace all sorts of trouble in previous meetings between these two. Bertrand Traore will probably keep that one in. He's a good, quick, fast player. Zinchenko blocks it. First corner of the game goes to Aston Villa. What can they make of this as Chamberlain guards the front post area? Douglas Luiz with his right foot swings it in, looking for Trezeguet. Camavinga's there. Traore sort of flicks it back towards Marvellous and Kamba. He shoots left-footed. Oh, Lafont was taken by surprise, but it didn't hit the target. And it remains 0-0. Good ball in from Luiz. Camavinga got the first header. Bertrand Traore flicked it on. And it was a good little touch to his left foot. Good hit from Nakamba, but goes past the post. Eze with the ball. Up it goes, looking for Shalov, but Nkamba does really well to intercept it. Barkley gets past, taps over with the pass, and Trezeguet's got lots of space to run into here. Trezeguet takes his time, tries to bend one. What a finish from Trezeguet in off the far post. And well, the threaded ball through there to find his run was absolutely incredible from Barkley. Ross Barkley puts it in. Trezeguet with acres of space. You can see Ferro comes over, holds his ground, but it's a superb finish in off the post. Lafont absolutely beaten, and it's 1-0 Aston Villa, and the away team get the lead. Barkley with a lovely through ball into the path of Trezeguet, and you'll see here how accurate this finish is. In off that post, and the keeper has no chance. Crystal Palace are on a good run of form at the moment, but they haven't started this game off well. Guedes waits for the run of Zinchenko, feeds it in to him. Can he fire this cross? No, he can't. It's a terrible cross on full manual. Goes behind, goal kick. Only 8 minutes gone, 1-0 Villa. Traore's got round Zinchenko here, in towards Wesley. Guendouzi covers it really well. Tries to feed that ball away to Eze, and Eze's picked this ball up into Guedes, but it's read well by Tyrone Mings. Goes forward. Guendouzi tries to place himself in front of Wesley and gets a good defensive header on the ball. And Crystal Palace need to sort of sort out their shape here. And Mbabu, that is absolutely shocking. Terrible. Mbabu trying to spring a counter-attack here for the home team, and it's nearly given away. Shalov does pick it up. Mings with a good tackle again, though. And it's all Aston Villa at the moment, as that's a good ball through into Wesley. Ferro comes over. Wesley shot high and not at all handsome. Get back in your box, son. Aston Villa keeping a very good defensive shape. That's a loose pass there from Camavinga as Trezeguet picks this one up. The goal scorer, a superb goal from the winger in off the post, giving Lafont absolutely no chance inside the first 7 or 8 minutes of the game. As it goes long, Wesley does win the header again, and he's very good at doing that for this Aston Villa team. Bertrand Traore cuts into his left foot. The speedy winger loses out to Guendouzi, who can try and launch a counter-attack of his own. Guendouzi. Shalov flicks it around the corner to Goncalo Guedes. Guedes tries to put it back in towards Shalov, but just the wrong side of the run. And Konza's there to cover. Bertrand Traore on the right-hand side for Aston Villa. Back to Cash. Cash tries to fire that one across. He finds Douglas Luiz, put under pressure by Eze. Out it goes to Target. Target puts a cross in. Wesley's there. Header over the bar. It's all Aston Villa at the moment. Crystal Palace cannot break through. As Douglas Luiz got the ball here. Turned well away from Eze. Put it out to Cash on that left foot. Fired in a cross, and Wesley's header's over the bar. So Crystal Palace yet to have a shot in this first half, as Eze lays that one into Camavinga. Flicks it on one more to Zinchenko. Zinchenko comes forward with it. Gets around the challenge of Nakamba, but he gets back at him really well and nicks the ball. Wesley looks to potentially turn away from Ferro and does. Good strength from the forward. Nakamba up to Trezeguet. Trezeguet with a lovely ball through back to Wesley. No real presence in the box though for Villa, and that cross is easily intercepted. Eze goes up straight away to Chamberlain. Turns. Ball through to Shalov. Shalov to Guedes. Guedes tries to turn. Gets it back to the Russian, but Matty Target just nicks the ball off his toes. And once again, a Crystal Palace attack breaks down, and once again, Trezeguet's got in behind Mbabu. Lays it back to Wesley. Wesley robbed very well by Eze, who then invites Mbabu to carry on going. Camavinga lays that in to Eze, the club captain, with a bit of space to run into. Eze flicks that ball through. It's such a bad pass. Take your time, Dave. Stop rushing it. Barkley on the edge of the area. Back to Douglas Luiz for Villa. Trezeguet into Target to Douglas Luiz again. A bit of a linchpin in the team at the moment, Douglas Luiz for Villa. Nakamba. Barkley. Wesley turns Ferro, and Lafont shows good hands and makes a good save, and tries to get Crystal Palace off and running very quickly here. Shalov, and it goes looking for Camavinga, but again The Crystal Palace attack cannot break through this line of defenders from Aston Villa. Cash goes long. That goes out for a throw, and Aston Villa defending incredibly well in this game. Oh, what a ball through for Wesley. It was Goncalo Guedes who just lacked some strength, and Wesley's in and he shoots, and it's a terrible, terrible finish from the striker. Goncalo Guedes just get muscled off the ball here, and the first time pass from Traore split the defence. And, well, Wesley, that is an absolutely shocking finish. Well, Shalov's actually got in behind with a very lucky pass from Camavinga, and Babu gives an option here, and Babu fires it across. Guedes is at the back post, couldn't quite direct his header back on goal. But Crystal Palace showing they do have that different sort of pass in their locker. Long ball from Camavinga over the top, but it was the cross from Mbabu with another fantastic camera angle for a replay, and Guedes' header goes past the post. So half time then, it's 1-0 Aston Villa. The early goal from Trezeguet, a wonderful finish, is the difference at the moment. But that header from Guedes at the end there, Crystal Palace's only shot on target, changes surely to come. So a couple of changes at half time for the home team, Crystal Palace, with Brunetta and Hulk both coming on. Goncalo Guedes and Oxlade-Chamberlain leaving the pitch and not coming out for the second half. So a change of wingers is the call of the day from Ruud Gullit as Eze sees the run of Hulk, and that is an absolutely wonderful pass from Eze. Hulk lays that in forward. Brunetta, Shalov turns, shoots. Oh, and an instant impact from the subs, and Shalov is the beneficiary because he grabs the goal. And it is, again, I've run into the crowd and realised that in custom stadiums, if you do that, you can't do anything. So you just got to sort of wait until it goes. There we go. So a lovely ball out from Eze to Hulk. Hulk brought it down wonderfully well. Picked out his other sub Brunetta. Shalov, what a first time finish in off the post. It's another fabulous goal in this game. It's 1-1. Hulk with the ball in. Brunetta will be credited with the assist. That little left foot poke. And then Shalov on the spin. The early shot took the keeper by surprise. 1-1. Camavinga up to Brunetta. Brunetta can turn. Holds off Barkley. Brunetta doing very well here. Lays that one in towards Hulk. Invites Guendouzi in on the action. He lays it back towards Mbabu. Mbabu tries to cross in from deep. Brunetta is beaten in the air, and Nkambe will pick it up. But this is it's a different Crystal Palace in this second half. They look fired up and ready for this one. Camavinga, Shalov, Hulk. There's a run from Brunetta. It's beautiful football, and Brunetta fires Crystal Palace into the lead. It's 2-1, and it's Brunetta, the substitute, having an amazing impact in this game. I think that's an assist and a goal for Brunetta, and an assist for Hulk as well, the number 9 who comes on. Maybe showing Ruud Gullit he's still got life left in those legs. It's Shalov out to Hulk. A wonderful run from Brunetta, and Brunetta pings it into the top corner. That is possibly one of the best finishes I've ever done on manual. That was absolutely incredible. Shalov in. Hulk, what a little layoff. Got the weight just right. Brunetta could take a touch and then pick his spot. It's 2-1 Crystal Palace. What a turnaround. Trezeguet on the ball for Villa, who are just a bit dumbfounded with what's happened in this game so far. And Babu up towards Hulk. Can't quite get the ball first. Barkley takes over. Again, releases that ball into Trezeguet. And Babu's lack of defensive awareness sort of being caught out today. He's been caught out of position quite a lot on the attack. And the counter-attack from Barkley and his teammates does seem to go to Trezeguet most of the time on that side. Tapsoba attacks that ball and clears it well. Shalov flicks it into the path of Hulk, who definitely seems to be like he's on a mission today. Hulk out towards Guendouzi. Bit of a heavy touch, and it's slowed down the counter-attack, but Villa, with their 2-1 lead, more than happy to maintain possession right now. Eze intercepts the ball really well. Tries to pick out Brunetta, who's got some space in front of him. Brunetta flicks it onto Hulk, who's just going to use his veteran years to know when to slow the game down and hold on to a bit of possession. He wins it back, and Babu in towards Brunetta again. That's a terrible pass. Easy for Nkambe to intercept that one as Camavinga and Shalov putting the pressure on. And Crystal Palace, they don't seem like they're happy with their 1-goal lead and 2-1 advantage. They want another one. Eze looks up towards Brunetta but gets it wrong. Sort of halfway between Brunetta and Guendouzi. But Guendouzi, this is why Gullit was determined to hold on to him in the January transfer window. Absolutely superb at winning the ball back in that holding midfield spot. And here he is again, Guendouzi. Ball through, Brunetta on towards Shalov again, but just behind him. But you can see that front three of Brunetta, Shalov and Hulk are really making a difference in this second half. Matt Target again, just trying to accelerate past Eze. Does put the cross in, easy for Lafont, but Eze caught him late. It's going to be brought back for a free kick there on target. As just after he put this cross in, yeah, Eze was a little bit late there. Shin-to-shin contact. And it will be a free kick to be taken by Bertrand Traore. And he swings this one in towards the near post. Zinchenko is there to get a touch. Eze's run into trouble. Was trying to dribble away. And again, Guendouzi is the absolute lifesaver for Palace. And there is an attack on now. There's a huge counter-attack on here. No one going towards Guendouzi. He's run a long, long way with the ball. And Barkley tracked him all the way and does make a very, very good tackle at the last minute. And now Aston Villa, it's just counter-attack v counter-attack. And Kamba brings the ball forward. He's going to put that one in towards Trezeguet. Lovely first touch. Trezeguet's hit the post out to Wesley. It's 2-2. From one counter-attack to another to a third. And Wesley makes it 2-2 this time. The big man up front gets his goal. And, well, the counter-attacking nature of the game just meant defenders were all over the place. That ball in great first touch from Trezeguet. Lafont was beaten against the post and Wesley's not going to miss that. And it's 2-2 now at Selhurst Park. Camavinga turns away from Nakamba really well. He's still going, the young Frenchman. Gets it onto that left foot. A little dinky shot. It's just over the bar. It's not far away. Camavinga trying to do it all himself there from central midfield as Gullit gives him the thumbs up. Camavinga just held off Nakamba really, really well. Knew he had to get it onto that left foot for a shot. And did, and just over the bar. Heaton was scrambling. Shalov on the ball has the ability to turn, the time as well to run at this defence. Shalov's going in, he shoots! Oh, good save from Heaton. He got the shot off just before Mings could get the tackle in. The referee has given a corner and not a free kick, but Shalov given time and absolute acres of space to run into, and it's a good hit, good save from Heaton. Corner ball to Crystal Palace, the home team really making their substitutes work for them at the moment. Tapsoba looking for this at the back post. He's going to be in amongst the action up against Kelvin Davies, who's come on for Aston Villa. But Trezeguet will be the beneficiary of the loose ball, but panics and just boots it out for a throw. About 15 minutes to go. And this game is, well, anybody's for the taking, really. And Babu back to Guendouzi, up towards Brunetta. Brunetta looks to turn. Is he fouled? No, referee says play on. Davies comes away with the ball, lays it back to Cash, and Aston Villa holding on. It's been a very, very, very good game at the beginning of February, this one. Zinchenko up towards Eze. Brunetta flicks on and Hulk. Hulk could be through here. It's a good touch. Hulk shoots and Heaton makes the save. And that would have... The substitutes for Crystal Palace, if he had scored that, it would have been a goal and assist for either sub. It would have been absolutely incredible. Shalov does well to intercept that one. Camavinga sees the run of Brunetta. Overhits the pass, though. Heaton picks it up. 2-2 at Selhurst Park. What a game. Oh, and Babu's given away a free kick there on Ross Barkley, who was thinking about the quick one, but just is happy to let his team get into some sort of shape. And Babu a bit unlucky. He looked like he got the ball, but Barkley was fouled there, as you can see. And Babu tackles 5. He's only won 1 of them. There's a good hit from Douglas Luiz, but Lafont saw it all the way. It was quite a long distance out, that one. And, wow, the quick kick has smashed Tapsoba in the face. It's fallen to Wesley. Back through to Trezeguet. Trezeguet shoots Lafont with a save. Makes up for his terrible kick. So another substitution for Crystal Palace, as Camavinga comes off to be replaced by Ezequiel Palacios, signed in the summer. And Babu does get there with a good header. It falls to Cash up against Eze. Back to Douglas Luiz. Eze had to get that tackle right and did, and can try and release Shalov. And, well, I think he's got Hulk in the middle in acres of space. It's a good block from Mings, but it's going to fall back to Shalov. And Shalov could be in here. He's going to try and... Oh, I've got that all wrong, people. I've got that all wrong there. Terrible pass. I tried to dink it over the last man, and I didn't put anywhere near enough power on it. And, yeah, I need Mbabu's pace there. There we go. Good recovery. I've picked this ball up with Eze. A little bit of luck. I thought I was still going there with Eze, but I'm not too sure who the defender was. Got a good tackle in. Palacios wins the header above Keenan Davies. Brunetta. He's got a few options here. One of them is Guendouzi, who's going to fancy a shot. Oh! Tried to put a bit of curl on it. So close for Guendouzi. He deserves a goal, to be honest. He's been an absolute rock in this game. He makes such a difference when he's available. And a little touch there. Oh, it just didn't bend enough, did it? Didn't bend enough. Shalov wins the ball well. Finds Brunetta. Brunetta with, again, a chance to run at the defence. He's still going. He's got Eze in front of him. Overhits the pass, though. And once again, easy for Heaton just to come and sweep that one up. And there are a few tired legs in this Crystal Palace team now. They've been putting the press on and trying to win the ball back high up the pitch. And it's down to their first, well, half-time substitutes, really, that they're in this game. As Zinchenko He's going to try and cover this. It's an overload on this side. Zinchenko with a good challenge and wins a throw in as well. Eze in towards Brunetta. And try and turn away from Douglas Luiz, but a great bit of defending from the central midfielder. And Trezeguet could be in once again, but Ferro's read that through pass this time. And Babu into Tapsoba. On one more to Guendouzi. Good little bit of passing. Brunetta into Shalov. Tries to turn. And some sort of foul's been given. It looks like it's a Crystal Palace foul with 25 seconds of the game left. Shalov turned away and Nkamba led sort of with his face. And I guess that's illegal in football. But over this one now. I'm so tempted to hit it with Hulk, but I'm not going to. Eze, club captain. Can he get the win in the dying embers of the game? Eze up and... Oh, he's taking a deflection and Heaton... I think it might have been in. If it hadn't hit that guy on the wall, jumped incredibly well, got his head on it. That should be the game. And it is. It finishes 2-2. A very entertaining game here at Selhurst Park to see out the end of the deadline day. But yeah, a really, really interesting game. We got... If you think we had one shot in the first half, we had 8 shots in the second with 5 of them on target. The substitutes made a huge difference. And it is Brunetta who gets man of the match on a 7.5. Lovely stuff. So around the grounds then, Man City beat Southampton 1-0. Fulham lost at home 1-0 to Leicester. Bournemouth v Nottingham Forest and Everton versus Wolves were both 0-0. Leeds lost to Spurs at home. Sheffield United lost to Arsenal at home as well. West Ham United lost to Man United. Chelsea drew with Liverpool. And Newcastle beat Brighton Hove Albion 2-0. So the league table, we'll go to 6th. But again, still 3 points off Chelsea, Spurs and us fighting for that 5th spot for the Europa League. Should be very, very interesting indeed. And next up will be Wolves. So let's have a quick look at the schedule and we'll see when we're going to come back. But I'm not too upset with the 2-2 draw against Aston Villa, to be honest. I think we'll play quite a few. I mean, look at that. We'll come back for Man United and Liverpool and have one hell of an episode at the end of February, beginning of March. So that's when we're back together. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, we'll be back for some more videos very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.